Checking on that forecast, more rain today.
Yeah, that's right. And starting off with the tropics here, though, we're still tracking Invest 95, although it's not expected to develop anything, which is some good news. Another wave coming off of Africa worth keeping an eye on as well, too. And the rest of the tropics, aside from those two features, pretty much quiet out there. But starting first with Invest 95, kind of not too far away from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Heavy rains falling from this right now over Puerto Rico. Last thing they need right now, but is expected to kind of work its way toward the Bahamas as we head toward the end of the week. And a small chance of development around 10% there. But it looks like from there to kind of curve its way up the eastern seaboard, so not really a worry for us. Another area we're watching is this wave coming off the coast of Africa, and this is the time of year we start watching these waves as they could develop out here in the open Atlantic. Expected to traverse the Atlantic waters here throughout the week, and then really maybe has a chance of development once it gets closer to the Caribbean, which is still way over here. So we're talking way out in the middle of nowhere here. Again, no development next few days, some development as we get toward the weekend, so we'll keep an eye on that. Little upper level low spinning here, nothing to worry about with that one either. As you can see with Invest 95 here, models aren't even running on it anymore. A lot of heavy rain, Puerto Rico just north of there as well too, so the island getting some flooding rains, kind of drifting its way toward the Greater Antilles and then heading over toward the Bahamas. Winds are down to 25 miles per hour, west-northwest at 8, and the pressure 1,011 millibars with that one. Aside from that, the Gulf of Mexico pretty quiet. High pressure has been sitting here, so that front to our north will spark off some rain, but nothing to worry about with that. May see a little bit of a wave try to develop with this, but it's not expected to develop at this time. There again is where Invest 95 is there, coming on into Puerto Rico. And then out here, this is that wave we're kind of watching, one coming off of Africa, another one south of the Cape Verde or Cabo Verde Islands, and then heading into parts of Central America, or South America rather, another wave there. But starting to see a little more active weather here. Still plenty of that dust out there, at least in the short term. You can see kind of some of those systems ingesting some of that, but notice how that kind of dissipates. Another plume is coming off of the Sahara Desert, but it looks like the system may be beyond that, so that's why there is that chance for some development with that system. So we'll keep an eye on all that, but nothing we have to worry about across the Gulf Coast, which is good.